Stop everything you're doing right now if you're not happy with the life that you're living. Welcome back to Walk Talk, episode 2. My name is Ben, and today I wanted to be a bit honest and talk about what might be causing you to stay stuck, stay in the same circumstance that you are in, that's making you unhappy, that's making you not satisfied with the life that you're currently living. So if you're not happy with the life you're currently living, you have to change something, whether it's a habit, whether it's a few habits, whether it's the people that you're associating with, whether it's your attitude towards things. These are factors that you have to reflect on yourself and see what needs to change, because obviously something isn't working if you're not happy with the way your life is right now, the circumstances that you're in, the people that you associate with. Something has to change, and that comes down to you. Sometimes it can be tough, but it's all worthwhile. It's like Einstein says, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. If you want to change your life, something needs to change. So, oh wow, just exploring around our place, going for a little walk today, and I'm at like a new place. If I flip the camera around here, a little water hole, nice, all these flowers around it. Oh wow, cool. Hanging out with these people was comfortable to me. I felt like I fit in. It didn't challenge me, it didn't make me uncomfortable, it didn't push me to go further and want to achieve more. So I stayed exactly where I was. And exactly where I was somewhere I wasn't happy with. So when I changed that association, my habits changed, what I focused on changed, a lot of my life changed, because I started building better habits for myself, reading, listening to improvement, self-improvement podcasts, focusing on personal growth and just being 1% better every single day. That's what I started to focus on. And 1% increments every single day has compounded over the years and has made me so much more confident in myself, and my self-image is so high now. I don't self-sabotage as much as I used to. My communication has gone up levels, and I know exactly what I want to work towards. I have a purpose in life, and that I find has really helped staying true to my habits, staying consistent with my habits, and consistently growing and chasing that 1% growth every single day. I think I've read 10 to 20 minutes every single day for about almost 1,000 days in a row now. Same as listen to a self-improvement podcast every single day. It's been a big accountability thing for me, and being able to apply a lot of that stuff to my life has drastically improved a lot of it. Because previously, when I was in different association, my mindset was completely different. I lacked self-image, I lacked self-confidence. I wouldn't be able to communicate the way that I do today, and I would put certain people on pedestals that today I treat as, a horizontal relationship. There's no vertical relationships. If someone has a higher status than me, they're still a person, they're still a human. They're nothing higher than me. I communicate to them and I respect them the same way I would with any other person. That's been a big game changer for me in terms of self-image. And then being able to know my value, I know what I stand for. That's really helped me solidify my why and what I'm working towards, because I know exactly what I want. There's no reason I'm going to sway from what I want because of like someone's opinions or someone's suggestions. I know exactly what I want. And then another thing is, I guess I go back to the self-sabotage side of things. I used to self-sabotage a lot, got into bad habits, all because of bad association. Got into associations where we would all enable each other to drink and get drunk every single weekend. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing, everyone each to their own, but it just wasn't productive for me. I wasted years of my life getting drunk every single weekend, wasting money every single weekend. Some weekends, yeah, they were memorable and they were good, but I just got to another waterway. So yeah, some weekends were good, but also they're all the same. It would just be rinse and repeat. We'd go out and there'd be drama. People would do things that they shouldn't, and it just ruin relationships. And that's part of the reason why I stopped drinking. And that's another habit that I picked up is I used to have a bad habit of drinking, probably borderline alcoholic. And that was due to the people I was associated with. And then I also started taking illicit substances, and it just wasn't great. It showed the sort of mentality that I was in, the mindset that I was in, the despair I was in, that I would continue to self-sabotage and dysregulate the serotonin in my body. I would chase those cheap dopamine hits, and it's not good for you long term whatsoever. So I'm glad I stopped associating with those people and started to associate with better people. I stopped doing all that. I stopped taking the illicit substances. I stopped drinking so much, and my mindset is so much better. My emotions are so much better. I can regulate my emotions so much easier now and so much better. And I'm not snapping at every little thing. I find that every time that I drank, I get these spurts of depression and randomly be depressed for like weeks on end, or like the next week or so. And it sucked. It was so not worth it. And realised that I snapped out of it. I don't drink anymore. unless it's like super special occasions. But even then, I never get drunk anymore. I probably have like 1 or 2 drinks and then I'm done. So yeah, that was the sort of self-sabotage I would have on myself. I would also have limiting beliefs where I think I just wasn't good enough for certain people. That stems from my self-image that I developed, or lack of, and I would bend over backwards for people, just to people please. So definitely a recovering people pleaser now, and very grateful to be, because if you just live for other people, the last one that's going to be happy is yourself. So I gave that up, and that's been a game changer too. So about to finish my walk. That's sort of been my F2 of walk talk, and hopefully that's sort of helped some people. But yeah, thank you for joining me and have a good one.